Welcome to Better Storytelling. In this program, I'll show you how to get an agent. How to get an agent. The greatest myth in publishing is that it's hard to get an agent. If you have a saleable book, it's easy to get an agent and it's easy to sell it. The better the book is, the easier it is to acquire an agent. All agents need books to sell, which means that they also need writers. New writers get new agents every day. Here are some basic guidelines on how to get a literary agent. The key to getting a literary agent. 90% of your success as a writer is dependent upon how good your writing is. Take a look at your book. Is it any good? Being able to evaluate one's own work is extremely difficult. If you need help, give your manuscript to someone who knows how to recognize good writing. One of the best ways to know if your manuscript is any good is to acquire John Truby's course on story development. Is your book saleable? Just because you're a fantastic writer doesn't mean that the book will sell. For a book to be saleable, it needs to have a unique premise which has been developed properly. 90% of writers fail at the premise. Either the idea isn't good, or the idea is good, but it's been done before, it's a cliche, or the idea is good, but hasn't been developed properly. Also, since 80% of novels and 90% of screenplays are rejected because of poor structure, your book must have great story structure. Action steps. Assuming that your fantastic book is something an agent can sell, here are the steps to take when you're looking for an agent. 1. Finish your novel. You need to finish your book before you look for an agent. 2. Research. Aside from researching the publishing industry, you will need to look for the right agent to send your query letter to. Get in the internet and look for the Association of Authors Representatives, or go to publishersmarketplace.com, or go to literarymarketplace.com, or agentquery.com. 3. Write the query letter. This needs to be professional. Don't brag about how great a writer you are, or how your book will be the next big thing. Don't write query letters longer than 1 page. Spell the agent's name right. Don't send a query letter for a romance book to an agent that represents mysteries. Be brief. Your query letter should contain only 3 paragraphs. An introduction describing why you're contacting that particular agent. For example, I'm looking for an agent for my first fantasy novel, title, complete at 90,000 words. The next paragraph you'll need to put in a mini synopsis. Describe your entire story in 3 to 9 sentences. And the third paragraph you'll need to put in a brief biography describing why you're capable of writing a novel along with relevant credits that you may have acquired. 4. Be persistent. Send out 10 queries. Wait a month for replies, then send out another 10. Wait, send out 10, wait. 5. Ask yourself again, is this book any good? If your book fails to attract the attention of an agent, go back to your writing. It can take years to develop your skills to the point where you can produce a saleable book. Get the 3 best books on writing: The Anatomy of Story by John Truby, Zen and the Art of Writing by Ray Bradbury, and How to Write a Breakout Novel by Donald Maass. So here's what to do now. One of the best ways to get a literary agent is to network at writers' conferences. Talk to authors, editors, and publishers. Make absolutely certain that your book is fantastic, and then send out query letters. Be persistent and don't ever give up. I hope you've enjoyed this program on writing techniques. If you'd like more information, please visit my website, betterstorytelling.net, or visit my blog, betterstorytelling.net/blog. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.